Hey ladies, the women who don't do what they don't want to do, the women who don't talk to people who they don't feel like talking to, don't go places they don't want to go, don't eat things that they don't feel like eating, don't attend certain things that they don't feel like attending are winning. Why? Because they have boundaries and they have standards, and they're not afraid to stand on those things. These women always stand out from the rest. And what makes them stand out is that when the crowd is going left, they're going right. They don't care that people are doing one thing. They're going to take the road least traveled if it means that they can protect their boundaries and stand firm in their boundaries. And what's so annoying about beautiful women and boundaries is that people don't know how to respect them. It's like they don't know boundaries when it comes to beautiful women because beautiful women have constantly had to sacrifice their boundaries to be able to survive certain situations, survive certain jobs, survive certain relationships, survive in certain social settings that they need to propel themselves forward. It's not fair. It's not fair for us when we constantly get our boundaries violated. Our boundaries are constantly violated by people because if you're beautiful, they think you shouldn't have any. You should be grateful that people want to come up and talk to you and be in your business and be in your face all the time. You should be grateful that men are foaming at the mouth and falling at your feet. You should be grateful that this, and the other. And it's like, do you not realize that we are human beings? We have things that we don't like and that we do like. Why are those things not respected? Why are the lines always blurred for us? Is it because people feel entitled to beauty and beautiful things? I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people feel entitled to access to us and feel entitled to do and say anything without any consequences. And so when you're one of those people that stands firm in boundaries, suddenly you are the meanest woman in the world. You are so mean when you stand on boundaries. People will paint this image of you like you're this bitch that just is, just so cutthroat and evil and sadistic. And it's like when you really ask them to get into the nitty gritty of, what happened or what made them draw this conclusion about you, it was because you didn't give them what they wanted. And it's like, so I'm supposed to give you what you want in order to be respected? I can't have a say, and if I like something or don't like something that you're doing, I just have to grin and bear it? I don't believe in that. And so I've kind of gotten a bad reputation with certain people. I'm sure I'm the villain in some people's stories because I didn't let them play with me. And I'm cool with that. The people who really took the time to genuinely get to know me and who know me well love me. But the people who tried to get to know me in a very coerced way, meaning they saw me and had ulterior motives in befriending me and getting into a relationship with me, into hiring me, into trying to become some type of authority figure over me. People like that who are very calculated with me always get met with the same version of me, which is access denied. You are not granted access. The answer is no. Try again. Error. Those types of people are always going to get an error message when it comes to me. And in their minds and in their lives, and if you let them tell it, I'm mean, I'm a narcissist, they will tell you all types of things under the sun because I did not let them do what they wanted to do with me, because I discerned what they were trying to do, what they were attempting to do, and I didn't allow it. And it's like, I'm cool with being labeled as mean to these people if it means that I protected myself. Because what people in the society in this world is not going to tell you is that the second you let your boundaries go for someone else's appeasement is the second you dishonor yourself and put yourself in danger. They're not going to tell you that when you don't stand firm in your boundaries, that people are going to walk all over you and treat you like a doormat, and you're going to be left energy siphoned and feeling shitty. They're not going to tell you that. But of course, they're going to tell you, don't be mean, don't be rude, be accommodating, be friendly, be nice. I'm not nice. I'm kind to those who have been kind to me, and I'm kind to most people. But if I discern that someone wants to be in my life or approaches me for the wrong reasons, approaches me for access to me for negative reasons. You know, if I get the vibe off of somebody that they have ulterior motives, I'm going to treat them like someone who is trying to steal from me, because that is quite literally what's going on. You're face to face with someone who is literally about to hurt you in some type of way. Not physically all the time. I mean spiritually, emotionally, psychologically. Someone is about to wage spiritual warfare on you, and they're trying to pass it off as, oh, I just want to be your friend, or, you know, you look good, I want to date you, or, oh, welcome to the team, I'm going to be your manager, and I want to support you, and I want to be your mentor. Whole time they're plotting on you. And you let your guard down, and you put your defenses down, and you put your boundaries down to appease these people, and that's when the fangs come out. And you can't be mad at anyone but yourself at that point, because boundaries. Your spirit, upon meeting that person, told you something is off. Let me place a boundary in here to enforce what's comfortable for me so that I protect myself in the long run. You dishonored yourself by not standing firm in that boundary to appease someone else or to make someone else feel comfortable or to look out for their feelings. Whole time they're about to take you for a ride. Like, make it make sense. I'm going to always look out for me no matter what. If that makes me mean in their book, if that makes me a bitch in their book, I'll be those things. But guess what? You weren't able to get over on me, though. You weren't able to siphon my energy, though. You weren't able to take my dignity, though. So I'll be those things happily. And that's why I want to encourage you all to not feel bad if someone has painted you in a negative light to people, or if your reputation is being tarnished. Like, a lot of beautiful women, a lot of exoticals go through people trying to tear down your reputation. A lot of times we deal with humiliation rituals and things like that. Like, people really go after your reputation and how you are perceived, because if they can't break you down financially, if they can't break you down physically, they're going to go after what's most vulnerable and what you technically can't control, which is your reputation, because that's something that is external and dependent upon others and how they view you. And so these people will go that far once they realize that they can't break down your boundaries to hurt you, which should show you all along that their intentions with you were never pure, that their intentions for you were never to coach you and be a good manager to you. She was plotting on you the second you stepped into that office. It was never to be your friend and be supportive and loving and be reciprocal. It was to siphon your energy, steal your destiny, and try to morph into who you are. It was never about loving you genuinely and nurturing you and wanting to eventually marry you. It was about, how can I break this woman down because I have mommy issues? These people will push past your boundaries if you let them. So don't let them. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to have a conversation about this topic of boundaries and beautiful women. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box below so you can share your stories with me there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.